Hello everyone, welcome. We're now going to find all the collectibles, so here we go. So I am going to include some key items. So for the first key item we're going to grab is the Lion Medallion. So go into the RPD for the first time, go into the main hall, go to the main hall 2F, and then type in this combination. So now we're going to follow the story progression, so head back down to the first floor and go into the shutter doors on your left, depending which way you're coming down from. You will go inside the watchman's room, and you will find the guard screaming for help. Unfortunately, he does hit his demise, so make sure you grab the officer's notebook that is on his person. This will be given to you automatically, so you can't really miss it. So after you've dealt with the previous area, go through the main hall once again and go left. Eventually you'll go into the operations room. You will find the records of events and also the police station map. This is located on the left side of the map on the top left. So now from the last location, we're going to go into the safety deposit room, so the weapons locker area. As you jump through here, you will find two zombies. There's a big fat zombie there and a zombie pretending he's dead on the floor. Go inside and you will find a keypad. Type in the combination 106. This will give you the film roll. There should be a total of 5 of these throughout the game. Make sure you grab the storage locker memo behind you. To be honest, we can come back here a bit later, but may as well grab it since we're here. Okay, we're going to go into the next room. So we're going into the west office on the first floor. Once again, this is on the left side of the map. In here, we're going to find many things. So the first one is going to be the file called Uses of Gunpowder. Pretty straightforward. Now the next one will be the rookie's first assignment. I believe this one's located on the left side again. Might be located on the Leon's desk as well. Yep, it was. So now the next combination for the Leon's desk will be the NED on the left hand side and the MRG on the right side locker or lock. Inside you will find a weapon upgrade, high capacity mag for Matilda. Now 1 of 15. Unfortunately we're not going to get all 15 of these raccoons because we can't, it's impossible. The first one is located on the cabinet in the west office. On the left side of the table on one of your colleagues' desks you will find the next file. Go inside the west office and type in the combination or use the dial to do the combination 9157. Doesn't matter which direction you go, you can go right left right or left right left, it doesn't matter. Inside here you will find the hip pouch 1 of 6. Okay, we're going to move on now. We're going to go to the dark room to get the photograph. This isn't required for the files, from my knowledge, if I remember. They might have updated it, but that's why I'm going to add it just in case. I don't think this counts whatsoever as a file. So go to the dark room, once again located on the left-hand side of the main hall area, or the bottom floor of the police station. Inside the dark room, if you use your film roll that we have found, and also we're going to find your next file called Medical Benefits of Herbs. This is located right next to where the save room typewriter is. So now for the locker, we're going to go to the second floor. So right outside, inside the shower rooms or the men's shower room, you will find a locker with a code that you need to type in CAP. Even though I haven't played this game in a while, I still remember most of these combinations off by heart, apart from the safe room or the safe codes. So now we're going to find the portable safe and also the file called portable safe instructions. So I'm not going to show you how to do this. This is just like a what's it called? It has a certain type of game. It's like a memorize game. Just have to do it. It's a pain. I don't like them portable save things. But yeah, you need to interact with it to get the keycap. So now we're going to head to the 3rd floor. So continue up the stairwell and you will find another locker. This will be another code on it. Type the code DCM. And this will be ammunition. I believe it's the machine gun. I might have... Oh, no, it's Magnum. Okay, so I think it might be Claire's area run through. Also, the key item, we're going to find the Spade Key on the 3rd floor as well. Okay, continue on from the last location. The next file will be in this next area. So after you see the liquor for the first time, the file will be located at the very end where the boxes are stacked up. We're now going to grab another hip pouch and also another file right next to each other. So right next to where we need to go for one of the objectives that we need to figure out how to go and get to the statue. We can't get there yet because we haven't got the explosive, but right next to that there'll be a table containing another hip pouch and also your next file. Some guy's scribblings. Okay, we're going to get the unicorn now. And also we're going to get the police station upper floor maps. So these are located right in the same room. So to get to there, we have to go through the library and off through the doorway to your right. So make sure you do this combination. Follow what I do. It doesn't change. It only changes on A scenario or B scenario. So from my knowledge, A and B are always different. But the combination will be the same if you play on the same scenario as I am. Make sure you pick up the police station map and we can now move on. Right, time to speed things up. Go into the library now. Once again, before we leave the next door directly ahead with the Spade Key, make sure you grab the red book. This is story related. We need to grab this. If you want to get rid of the key completely, make sure you go down below you on the 1st floor to unlock the door below with the Spade Key. Then you can discard it if you want to. Hang on, no, I think there's one more door we can use. But if you want to go down to the 1st floor now and use that key there, you can if you want to. So we're going to grab the file guide pamphlet. If you have played Resident Evil Requiem, we'll find this as well in that game as well. So on the 2nd floor waiting room, you will find that there's a file located on the desk. We're now going to grab the waiting room safe. So this will be 6 to 11. This will be the muzzle brake as well. Once again, it doesn't matter which direction you go, as long as you go left, left, or right, left, right. Okay, next file. So if you have unlocked that door in the 1st floor of the police station, you can now be able to discard this key. So in this next room, you will find the art room. In here, you will find a key item for the weapons locker. This will grant you the shotgun if you're playing as Leon. And also right next to you in the same room, you'll find the art article as well. So since we're here, we have the red book. So let's grab the statue's left arm and combine this together. And then we'll grab the left arm with book. Now interact with the statue. Grab the Spectre. Make sure you interact with the Spectre to get the red jewel inside. Jewel, I should say. Okay, so after the next sequence happens, so go through the door here. At this point, there'll be a helicopter crashing through the building. Now go through the only way you can. Go through the fire exit. This will be the fire escape. Head down to the first floor. Make sure you grab the cutting tool. Once again, required to have because you need to get some key items with it. The next thing we're going to grab is the round handle or the valve handle in the next office space. I don't think so. So in this office space you will find the round handle. Also in the same east office on the table you will find the fuse part. Well, we're done here. Let's go back to the operation room once again. Go into the side room. So now we do have the wire cutters. We can now discard this item forever. Inside you will find the next electronic gadget. This is one part of 2 of the explosive. If you have the weapons locker now, you can grab your shotgun if you do. But unfortunately I don't really need it. We're now going to head back, or head to, should say, the S.R.A.R.S office. Go to the second floor. Go through the men's shower room. Use the round handle. Go into the S.R.A.R.S office and we'll find the battery for the electronic gadget as well. So make sure you combine them together for the detonator. Inside here you will find the file internal memo. Once again in the same area or the S.R.A.R.S office, look on the right hand side next to the first aid bag. You will find that there's a raccoon hidden behind this stack of boxes. Okay, we're now going to go to the Maiden now. Let's speed things up. Go back to where we found the unicorn. Go through the library. Head up the ladder. This will now be in the west storage room. Use your explosive to blow up the wall. Now we can grab the Maiden medallion. Okay, we're now going to leave the police station for the time being. So head back to the main hall. We're now going to go underneath the statue. So with all the 3 medallions, interact with this area here. Now we're going to say bye-bye. Okay, so speed things up. We'll have to do a fight. After the fight, you'll be in this room. Can't really miss it. There'll be a safe and a save. Inside the locker on your right, you will find the hip pouch. So like I said, after the fight, you'll come here. You can't really miss it. But of course you can miss the hip pouch, but just make sure you look in the locker. So now we're going to head into the underground, the garage. After the cutscene with Ada Wong, follow her into the jail cell area. And then go into the side office here to find the police station B1 map. So now we're going to find the jail power panel memo and also the key item for the tool as well. After the cutscene plays out with Ben, he will be dead. Just make sure to pick up the key item, the tool, and also we're going to find the next file on the right hand side. Okay, let's speed things up. We're going to the other side now of the garage. We'll fight some dogs around here, so feel free to kill them inside the kennel before they escape. And now head into the morgue in this area. Be careful, there will be some zombies that will trigger, so make sure you pick up the file right here. And also there will be a key item for the diamond key. Surprise! So basically now, after we've done that, we're going to head back now, not to the garage, but just head back just a little bit. And we're now going to enter the firing range in this area. In this area, we're going to find the equipment disposal notice file. And also there will be some stuff on the right hand side as well to pick up. So make sure you pick up this box. This will have a key fob inside, so make sure you grab that as well. We can use that to get an upgrade. We're just not going to use it yet. Also, for our next film roll in the room to our right, so make sure you use the key that we found, the diamond key. Yeah, also I did walk past a file, but we'll get that in a minute. So in the firing range itself, where the two zombies were, just at the end of the range itself on the left side, you will find the Mr. Raccoon number 3. Once again, just want to give you a heads up. We cannot find all 15 in one run. We have to play as the B scenario as well to get them all. Also on the counter, you will find a message from the Mr. Raccoon. Time to get the gun stock. So go back out in the garage itself, or the parking garage. You will find a police car on the left hand side. Make sure you use the key fob here to unlock it to gain the upgrade. Okay, we're going to go to the generator room now to find the box electronic part, and also inside that would be the electronic part as well. This is pretty easy to find. You literally have to go right through this or right past it, so don't really have to show much. But this is located very, very close to the firing range, so I will show the map, just not yet, if you do get lost for some reason. So now I'm going to do this very short puzzle. Not really a puzzle as such, but this flick. I believe there's 2 switches on the right hand side to press. And that will be it. Now we have lights. We can now leave the area now, so run back past the firing range. We're now going to go back into the police station. Well, we never left really. We're just underground. But now we are at a different part now of the area, or the police station on the right side. We're still on the first floor though. Go to the break room and you will find once again an electronical part. This will be, or electrical part, sorry. This will be the fuse again. And also in the same room you will find the Mr. Raccoon number 4. Mr. Raccoon number 5. Let's get going. So for this part, not too bad to find. So once we have the tool now to unlock these doors, so make sure you use this tool to open this shut. Once again, you have to go through this area anyway, so just make sure you grab the Mr. Raccoon right here. Now for the next key item, we're going to grab the large gear located on the 3rd floor in the east storage room. Be careful, there will be 2 zombies patrolling around. So make sure you don't get your ass bitten. So in the middle of this room, you will find the massive gear that will require 2 spaces of your inventory. Now we're going to grab the club key. I'm going to speed things up now. So basically this will be part of the story as well. We need to come through here anyway to press the water valve as well. But go into the save room and make sure you pick up the club key. And feel free to save your game if you want to. Now we have faced or found Mr. X, or Mr. X has found us. I have a minigun, bitch. So now go back where we found Mr. Raccoon 5, go down into the press room area. It's not really the press room exactly, but this is very close to it. So this will be the interrogation rooms, I believe. So use the club key to go inside. In this room, you're going to find I believe there's going to be a file here and also a key item. Okay, we're now going to go back to the nearest safe that we can open. So go back to the main hall just to be safe anyway. And you will find, go back in your chest and grab the red drawer, since we do have the jewelry box as well. Make sure you bring out the weapons locker key and also the key cap as well. So combine these together. This will grab the S.R.A.R.S badge that we will need to get the lightning hawk and also a file. Go through the west office again, go into the safety deposit room, use the keycap. We don't really need to use it just yet, we need one more keycap. But if you like, you can now grab the shotgun. We could have grabbed it earlier if you wanted it, but I don't need it. If you happen to miss it in this playthrough of the PlayStation, it does spawn in the laboratory area. So now, with the newly acquired items, we're going to go back to the second floor to the staff office. So that will be on the left side of the police station. So use the badge that we found. This is a USB dongle, so make sure you use that. Make sure you get the dongle to stick out and insert it in the computer. This will open the doorway to the right hand side. That will be a letter. As the S.R.A.R.S and also the Lightning Hawk weapon as well. So, also just an FYI, please make sure you bring the S.R.A.R.S badge with you, because we're going to need that for another upgrade a bit later on. Okay, we're now going to get the portable safe. So right next to the S.R.A.R.S office, we're going to find the linen room. I think this is the last use of the key. And once again, it's going to be another portable safe. This one I do show, but I do speed up by like maybe 2000%. It will go extremely fast, the video clip. Okay, we now have all the keycaps. We can now actually grab the hip pouch. I can't remember if we grab it now. I'm pretty sure we do. Yep, we do. We're going to go back to the safety deposit room. So go through the library, head back down to the first floor, go through the west office once again, and go back into the safety deposit room. Insert the last keycap, type in the combination 203, and this will unlock the number 4 hip pouch. We are now going to go back to the record room now, or back to the main hall, and go to the left to the record room. So we're going to use the club key. Now this should be the end of the usage of the club. Inside we're going to find the item called tool, but it's going to be like a car jack in here for the library section, so we can move the bookshelves around. Time to speed things up. So let's go back to the main hall, go to the second floor and go to the library located on the first door on your left. And once inside, use the car jack, move the jack out the way. Now move the bookshelves all the way to the right. Use the ladder, go across the bookshelves, in the door. You may see Mr X here, you may not. It will vary on your playthrough. Enter the first door on your right, and this will be the clock tower. So as soon as you enter, you'll get the file called Repair Plan. Now let's do this puzzle. Not really a puzzle as such, but I was going to include it anyway. So all we have to do is get the electronic part. So I'll shut my mouth and you just follow what I do. After successfully doing that, we're now going to grab the Mr Raccoon number 6. So in the clock tower, after you've done the sequence, go through the back door of the clock tower. This will go towards, I believe this is the storage room area, the west storage area. Behind the boxes, you will find a Mr Raccoon on the left. So now we're going to go back to the clock tower and grab the box electronic part. And also you'll get the electronic part after you interact with the box. If you know where you're going, now let's go back to the jail. So go back to the underground with the police station. So I'm going to speed the video up once again.
What are they after?
Alright, so after we've done all the necessary stuff, we spoke with Ada again. This time we need to follow or go along with Ada. So after you have gained the key card from Ben once again, go to Kendo's gun shop. You're going to find a few collectibles here. Well, not really many. Just one, I think. So after the cutscene or after the sequence of Ada lockpicking the shop, as soon as we enter, we're going to find the upgrade for the long barrel for the W870 shotgun. Also, this is also a new file added in. when it updated many years ago. This will be the letter to the shopkeeper. This will be Jill Valentine as well. Alright, so can't really get lost here. Just follow the sequence of Ada. You have to kill the croc. As soon as we finish the croc, look in the sewers area exactly where you are, where you killed the croc that is. You will find Mr Raccoon 7 just in amongst the rubble. After Leon gets shot, we now have control with Ada. There is not many things to collect here. There is, I think, 3 files and 1 Mr Raccoon. So after you've gone through the first set of ventilation pipes, your first file called the September Inspection Week 1, there will be a zombie in this location, just to make sure you deal with that first before we grab the file on the right hand side on the table. Okay, I believe I do speed things up now. Oh no, I just skipped the area entirely. So yeah, so the next area is pretty simple. All we have to do is find a button with our new gadget to turn the elevator back on. Once we've done that, this is where we are. Before we go in the incendiary, on the right side of the incendiary machine, you will find Mr Raccoon number 8. So the inspection week number 2. Right before you open the door to the incendiary area, you will find it right next to the switch. Key item, you can't really miss it, you need to grab it as Ada. Inside the machine, also you will get trapped in here, so I will show the next part of this puzzle as well.
Bravo. Better burn your life now. You'll never get your filthy hands on G. I'm not the only one after it. Realize that. And you won't die alone. Knows what she's doing.
Do apologise, I did say there's 3 files, but no, there's only 2. So once we gain control of Leon, can't really go wrong here. Follow the only path you can really take. You will fight a few zombies, not many though. And also in this area, as you're progressing through, you will find a few dead Marines here. So pick up one of the video cassettes on one of the Marines here. This isn't really part of the objective that we need to do, but if you want more story of what happened in this area, then feel free to pick it up and use it. Okay, once again, pretty damn simple. Just follow the only path you can because we haven't really got anything to really progress any further in the area. The game will just take you naturally to this next section, so pretty simple. So once we're in the sewers in the upper, we're going to head towards the control room now to find the file for the copies of emails to Umbrella HQ.
Where'd she go?
In this same room, we're going to find the locker right next to us. This is the last and final locker. This will be SZF. From the last location, all we need to do now is just drop down to the next part. You will find that there's a map on the wall. This is relating to the sewers. And also to the right hand side, you can now actually view that VHS tape if you really want to know more of the story. Right next to that television now, you'll find a file. This will be the company pamphlet. And then also go to the left hand side where you'll find the chest pieces here, or the plugs. You will find a diary on the table in this room as well. We don't need to bring any chest pieces with us, just leave them there. We'll come back later for them. Now for the next safe, I believe this is the last safe. So in this area, I think it's dependent on what scenario you're playing. You may find a dog here. Or it might be a zombie. Maybe I'm thinking of the dog maybe in the mercenary section of it. But there'll be a safe here on the right hand side. This will be 2, 12 and 8. Once again, it doesn't really matter which direction you go as long as you go one direction. Inside you will find the shotgun stock for the W870. Now for the next file, this will be the delivery receipt and also the key item. So head towards the cable car in this location. We're still in the treatment pool though. So the cable car, I was going to do this near the end because we do leave in this section, but of course there's a key item here, so I may as well grab the file as well since we're here. So this is the next tool, so we can actually open up the sewers a bit more. Right next to that key item, head down the steps and you will find this one just directly on the table. It is kind of hidden, so to speak, because that damn bright light is just shining in your face so bright. Alright, we're now going to move on. Time to speed things up. In this location, we're going to find a key. Yes, the game just calls it a key. It's pretty generic, I suppose. So now head into this next section. Once again, you will need to come here because we need to find the king and queen chess pieces. We're now going to grab Mr. Raccoon number 9 in the sewers in the lower bottom waterway. So after we make it through the waterway, go through the door, head up the first set of steps. Before going through the next door straight ahead, go left. And just behind these, or sorry, on the left side, you will find your Mr. Raccoon number 9. So in this next section, we're going to find the flamethrower. We're going to find the electronic parts, aka the chest pieces now. There's going to be 2 here and a flamethrower that we're going to grab. All right, let's speed things up. Let's head back through the waterway. And basically we're just going to head back where we came from. Instead of going back up the long steps, we're going to go left, press the switch to unlock a gate. Back into the, I think it's the middle sewers this is called, or middle waterway. Now head directly straight, be careful of the monster that spawns here. Now we're going to grab the hip pouch 5 and also film roll number 4, I think it is. So once we enter the workroom, you will find a pretend dead zombie on the ground. So make sure you deal with the zombie or else he'll grab you. And pick up the hip pouch and film roll in the same location. One's on the side on the right and one's on the left. Now we're going to leave the area and head towards the workers' break room. So open this door, ignore the chest piece on the left and go into the workers' break room on your right hand side. Now use the newly found key we found in the waterway. Inside here we'll find a file. This will be the Jazz Festival flyer. And now from here we're going to go through the shortcut back to the police station. Just so we have enough things now to actually get everything. So move these drawers or the cabinet. Take the elevator up. This will lead us back to the underground facility. And hopefully you guys still have the S.R.A.R.S badge on hand. Now put this on the display case. We don't need to grab it again, so just leave it here. And just make sure you grab the long barrel lightning hawk. I believe this is a damage upgrade. And now we're going to go to the film roll hiding place. So basically go to the dark room now on 1F. So main floor, left side. Go past the safety deposit room. And into the dark room. So this hidden place will reveal 2 places. These are not accessible until you have this film roll. So now let's go grab them. Save the game. Store anything you need. Now let's head back to the S.R.A.R.S office. So go into Chief Irons' office. I believe this is Chief Irons' office. It might be Wesker. No, I think this is Chief Iron. Inside the drawer you will find the red dot inside the wooden box. In the same drawer you will find the last and final film roll. We will do this shortly after the next part. So let's go to the press room now. We need to go back to the main hall, the first floor. Go to the right side and go through the shutter door that we opened at the start of the game. Now enter the press room. It's on the left hand side or the far left or top left of this area to find some ammo. That's all this place reveals. Not really much of use for me, that is, but for you guys this may help. This will be some more ammo for the flamethrower. Now let's go back to the dark room. So if you really want to see this last and final film roll, this will be the Rising Rookie. So basically Rebecca Chambers. Okay, we're now going to head back to the sewers. So go back to the main hall, go inside the statue, down the elevator, that's where we are now. Go down back into the underground. Go in the elevator and back into the work break room. Now we're going to grab that electronic part. If you really want to, there is a door directly in front that you can grab more ammo, but I don't need it, so I'm not going there. So grab the the tower piece. Or the rook, I think this is called. Now we're going to head back to the main area where we can do this puzzle now. So I think it's the UV door or V door. Now follow the on-screen instructions on how to do it. This is only related to the A scenario.
Okay, almost there.
Let's move on ahead. No point me showing you all this other stuff, so just enjoy the game and eventually we'll come into the laboratory. As soon as we enter, go behind the Umbrella Corporation reception desk. You will find the NAT room log located on the computer. In the save room behind you on the blackboard or the whiteboard on your left, you will find the file to the ID wristbands. So in this room now we're going to go to, now this will be the Research Lab North area map. If you haven't got the shotgun now, the shotgun will be located in this room, so feel free to grab it if you need it. And of course it won't be here if you've already got it on your person. Now we're going to go into the laboratory cafeteria now. We're going to find the next raccoon. Be careful of the zombies. Oh, excuse me, my bad. Not even going to cut that one out. So this will be the final zombie here, and right next to him eating the next guy, you will find one of the final raccoons. I think there's one more to find, and then there should be no more for this playthrough. So now we're going to fast forward now, go up the ladder, drop down into the kitchen. Be careful of the armored zombie. Go into the NAT room behind you. This is required. We need to pick up the wristband. You'll find the regulator for the flamethrower upgrade. Key item will be the ID wristband. This will be level 1, I believe, or level 2. We will be coming back here later when we have the necessary stuff to get the rest of the collectibles. So now go through the north area laboratory door. On the right hand side you will find a dead mercenary containing the Special Forces recording.
G-Virus is in the west area. Got it.
Now let's head to the E02 room, basically the east area. Enter the greenhouse control room. Can't really miss it. You will find some green people here. Can't really kill them. I believe you can kill them with the flamethrower, but I think they just regenerate anyway. Just a waste of ammo. So in this control room right now, there'll be a green switch. Press that, watch the cutscene, grab the cartridge. Now the greenhouse codes, this is only related to the A scenario. So pretend this is a keypad. So 3123. And the next combination will be 2067. Now we're going to enter the drug testing lab. So now we do have everything unlocked. Once again, this next puzzle is relating only to the A scenario. So for the next file in the drug testing lab, we're going to find the herbicide synthetics. Or synthetic. Well, synthetic. I'm going to say synthetics. That sounds more better, even though it's probably wrong. So now we're going to do the lab mixture puzzle. All we have to do is go in red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. That's all we have to do, and we'll be done. This can take a lot longer if you mess up and don't know what you've done. If you have done that, then either I put a recommendation, just load the last autosave or your last save. After that is done, we're now going to go into the next section of the greenhouse. So go back into the greenhouse and go into the manhole thing on the left. And go down the ladder. Now take a left and you'll run directly into this lab map area. Now for the next file, this will be somebody's note and also the key item, the signal modular. So once you get here, there's only really one way to go because we don't have this signal key item yet. That item is basically our entire thing that we need to progress through further into the laboratory. I almost died. Okay, so in this area you will find one more zombie, and on the left hand side you will find a blue chair containing your somebody's note. Also right next to you will be the signal, so make sure you grab that. Now we're going to head back through where we came from. Also, if you do want to unlock this door, feel free to. This does come in very handy if you happen to forget something. If you don't forget anything, then this door is pretty useless. But can come in handy if you, once again, you do forget something. So now head back down into the corridor where we found the liquors and zombies. Now figure this out. Simply just examine this signal key item we found. Change the frequency to the morph that it says on screen. And now just align the signal together. And that will be it, basically. So I wasn't going to add this, but I'm going to show it anyway. Just because if we know the combination to the greenhouse, we don't need this trophy at all. So we can just avoid this, but I'm going to pick it up anyway, just in case. Now we're going to enter the low temp testing lab. First of all, we're going to grab the file on the computer. This will be Wayne's little inbox. Wayne's Lee inbox. So now with the key item, we're going to get the herbicide now. So go into the testing lab. Once again, this is all part of the story, so you can't really miss it. Just make sure to do this, because it's a pain in the ass if you have to run back if you forget.
Cooling complete.
Okay, we're now basically going to go back to the greenhouse now. Time to speed things up again. Alright, we're back in the control room. Now with our herbicide, we're going to now insert it back into the machine where we found it to destroy all the vines in this area. Now this will grant us the next wristband. This will be level number 3.
Warning. You have dispersed a dangerous
Be careful though, this will be very quiet until after we pick up the wristband.
have been locked, and you may be subject to disciplinary measures.
Here's Johnny. So basically now we're going to leave this area and go back to the north area. So this is where Mr. X smashed through the wall. So make sure you interact with this computer to get the next file in the lobby section. Welcome back to the north area. So now we're going to head back to the net room just so we can get our hip pouch number 6, the last note of Waylies note, and also the last raccoon for this playthrough. The rest can be found on the B scenario. So go back to the net room once again, do the sequence muff, and then you will unlock this area containing your hip pouch, a zombie, a file where the zombie was located, and also a Mr. Raccoon on the left hand side. I didn't see it straight away. Make sure you pick this up. There's no more Mr. Raccoons. Now, since we have a level 3 clearance wristband, we're now going to head to the west area. Almost to the end of the guide. So follow through, you will find once again another dead mercenary containing another lab digital video cassette tape. Once again, if you really want to know what happens with the story, just insert it into the VHS tape player, that is. Also in this same area, before we leave to the next part of the game, make sure you look at the computer screen. This will contain the file William Birkin's inbox.
So those were G samples.
Almost at the end. Now continue on through the area, go through the quarantine section, go directly straight. In this next room you will find your last and final file of scenario A. Make sure you grab the laboratory, or sorry, the research diary. This will be the final file. And there's no point me really showing this, but grab this joint plug and we're now completed the game. Yay!